Yo, what's good everybody? It's your boy EvolGeniuss and welcome to today's YouTube video. Today we're doing a Back 4 Blood beta review. I understand that this game was in beta, so don't crucify me too much, but I was just giving my beta review of how I felt about the game. So you might hear some gameplay of me talking in the background also from the actual audio clip, but as you see, we were playing Back 4 Blood beta and this game was pretty fun, but it had its pros and cons. I'll get into my actual my rating of it towards the end, but I'll get into the base play and how I felt about it. So on this mission, this was like one of the I think this mission was called Pain Train. I see it in the top left. This mission was pretty interesting. It was pretty fun. It was all right. So like I said, this game would for me would be like your base zombie game. I don't think this one was too special or anything better than Left 4 Dead. So the thing about this game, it was really fun starting, and it was really cool just hanging out with friends and shooting zombies. Of course, that's like the dream, right? But eventually the game did kind of get repetitive and in some aspects of and whatnot. So it had like a good objective based game where you had to do the objectives, but the more you died or the more you picked up people and had to do the same mission because your friend didn't do it, it kind of got repetitive, right? So it's like the zombies and everything were really cool to shoot, but like some of these bosses, as you'll see me shoot some of these bosses in some of these clips, and they were really freaking OP. And so the thing about them being so OP was like once you finished them, you had no ammo left towards the end game, and it was kind of crazy. So what the game does, and if you do start to run out of ammo, what the game does allow you to happen, and at least in a map, there's like two doors. It's called a toolkit door, and you can use your toolkit to open the door, and they spawn differently every time. So if say we die, it might not spawn. So in this clip, it doesn't spawn in the top right. Usually it can spawn at the door. You'll see to the right after I get whacked by the zombie right here. But it will spawn on the top right, and it's a toolkit door, and it usually has every type of ammo. But the thing is, everybody has those greedy friends that's gonna grab in there, and you gotta get your ammo before them, because they usually snatch up your ammo. So it'd be rough. So as you see me knife the door, is not there. That's usually where it can spawn. So I think when it doesn't spawn there, it goes to the dock. But there's I think 1 to 2 toolkit doors every map. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, it was pretty interesting. So the reason I say this game kind of got repetitive is because eventually it started to feel like you was just shooting zombies in like autopilot mode. Like you just kind of knew what to do, just kind of shot them and just tried to get the mission over with. So for me, it kind of got boring in some aspects, and it was all right. Like, so when we first started, of course it was a new game. It was pretty dope, and then like 3 or 4 hours into the game, I was like kind of getting bored of certain things. Like I don't know. And this guy right here, bro, this guy was like my worst enemy the whole beta. This one arm guy is like OP as heck. He takes mad ammo. It's all bad all around when he spawns in, right? Another issue that I have with the game, and I'll see if I can find some clips, is that the bots in this game are terrible. So like if you don't have a full squad and you have to play with a bot on story mode, good luck. These bots just walk into a crowd full of zombies no matter what is going on. Like if you start the map and they go straight into the crowd of zombies. Like the AI is terrible for this game. And the only way, if you want to like to do it stealthy or like coordinated, you're gonna have to play with a full team. What I noticed, the bots kind of just like shoot zombies instantly, no matter if y'all are shooting or not. He's not gonna crouch around. He's gonna walk into a straight full of crowd of a horde of zombies, whatever. Now, don't get me wrong, there was some times where the bot actually did save my life. Like in some instances, the bot actually revived me in the midst of like 30 zombies like slapping him. But for the most part, the bot really didn't do anything far as killing. Like he just kind of like ran into the zombies and was like the bullet sponge or the meat shield, so to say. But I don't know, that's where I kind of like got frustrated, because I couldn't do the missions with my friends like how we was supposed to do it, like coordinated. and sneaking around. But also then I realized that the more I played, this game doesn't really have too much of a stealth type of thing. So now if you realize you can, if you guys play the beta, you guys know that you can scare the birds and you can activate a horde. Now the thing about those, as you see, we actually just scared the birds. But as you see, like in some instances, like you can actually shoot by the birds and they won't activate. It kind of seemed like really random, because sometimes we would shoot next to the birds, they wouldn't fly away and start a horde. But if you, like, of course, shot into the midst of the birds, then they would fly up and cause a horde. And we found out towards the end of the game that you can throw a Molotov, or end of the beta, a Molotov on the birds and like burn all the birds, which was really cool. That's a nice thing that they implemented. But this game doesn't really have too much of a stealth effect as far as like Left 4 Dead, where you can just kind of crouch around and do whatever. And this game also lacks in ammo. Like, so during the game, I realized that that may have been like their difficulty point, which was okay. I love difficult games, but it really sucks as far as ammo. If you guys need ammo, like, you guys got to get the perks and the cards for the right ammo, and we'll get into the card system right after this. But ammo was like a really big issue throughout the whole beta of the game. And what I realized is, if you guys all rock different guns, so maybe your friend rocks like a different type of ammo and you guys rock a different type of ammo, then you might have some more ammo throughout. So like, say if somebody uses a shotgun and somebody uses assault rifle ammo, but like a lot of us, you know, all rocked assault rifles. So when it came to the toolkit rooms, we all needed assault ammo, and there was no assault ammo in there enough for all of us. And so when it came to like the horde of this map, because there's a big horde that you had to activate, we had no ammo towards the end. So they may need to do a different type of ammo system possibly, or just we gotta get better. You know, so well, I don't know, the ammo in this was like really bad. Like, it was like, that was my main struggle. I was getting frustrated. I couldn't find ammo 99% of the time. Like 99% of the time I cannot find ammo. But I'm gonna show you guys the card system, and we're gonna get into that. Okay, so on to deck creation. So deck creation is pretty dope and pretty important into the game. So basically, being with the cards and how they are, you can make yourself like a support character, medic, range character, melee character, assault character, or whatever. And these cards pretty much play a really important role into the game. These cards can actually help you out a lot. Like, so they are pretty much like more, like, I would say they play into 80% of how you will play the game, because the more you go on, the more cards you can pick and you help out your build. And there's even simple cards that's like 10% health and 10% like ammo, and those things even make a little bit of difference. So now there is cards that will like have bonuses and cons at the same time. So I had a card that had like 40 plus healing efficiency, but like minus like 20 stamina regeneration, something around there. And so basically I was like healing really well, but I had like shit stamina. So what I did to counterbalance that, I also got stamina cards to help me out later into the game. Now these cards are really important, and you also, if you want to beat this on the hardest difficulty, we was playing on veteran, second to hardest. I didn't get a chance to run it in the beta, the hardest difficulty. I don't think any of us did, but I will say, if we coordinated a little bit better, then we would have been able to beat this a lot faster. I will say it's like really important to coordinate in this game in total. Like when you work as a team in this game and get your cards together, it's a lot easier. But even then, it's still hard. So another thing about this game is, with the veteran difficulty, that you can do melee damage or friendly fire to your teammate, which is actually pretty cool. But an issue that I had is, every time they tried to revive me and I was trying to protect them, I would shoot my gun and also shoot my teammate. I just saw it in the clip. I thought I should mention it. It's the funniest thing ever. So I would like be on the ground, like if I had a melee weapon, meleeing somebody. And then there was a time my friend Panda was even trying to revive me, and she was trying to revive me, and I like meleeed to try to kill the zombies, like stomping on me and everything, and I meleeed her and she died. And that was like the end of our run. So it's kind of crazy. This game is like goofy all around. So I'm gonna get you guys into another topic, and then I'm gonna go to my final synopsis of how I think of this game. Alright, so one thing I wanted to talk about that I should have started at the beginning of the video, but I kind of figured I'll leave it to the end, was one of my favorite things about this game was the weapon customization. It was actually one to none. So the thing about the weapon customization, you can build whatever you wanted, really. So if I wanted it like a AK-47 with a sniper scope, I could do that. If I wanted a shotgun that was like built really crazy, I could do that. I think I actually have a video of it right here. So as you see me building this shotgun, so I built the shotgun and it was pretty cool. We were like 1v1ing in this mode, this shooting area, while we were waiting for my friend to load back in. It was kind of fun. That was my favorite thing to do while waiting for friends, was like going to the training area and 1v1 each other. It was pretty cool. Now, the only bad side, as much props as I give to the weapon customization, there's always a con, and that's the thing that's unfortunate about this review. It's a lot of cons to the thing. So basically, say if I built this shotgun that you guys see on screen currently, the thing is I couldn't drop my weapon customization unless I found another piece. So say I found a suppressor and my friend needed a suppressor, I couldn't drop my suppressor off my gun and give it to him. I would have to find another suppressor to swap it out, and whatever scope, say if I bought the wrong scope, I would have to stick with it all the way into the game. That's what it seemed like, at least. I couldn't find any option to like drop my scope. If I'm wrong, let me know, but I think I'm 99% sure that I couldn't do absolutely anything. I was trying to find my hardest, try my hardest to figure out how I could drop my weapon parts. It was so irritating. Now, like I said, the weapon customization was really fun. I like the training area, to be able to just like 1v1 each other and different things like that. It was really fun to mess around with my friends, just waiting for us to load and try out different guns and see how I'll build them and how much they would do on damage they would do on zombies. What my favorite gun to use was I think the M4, the M14. It was like considered a sniper. Most games don't consider it a sniper, but it was considered a sniper, and it was doing massive amounts of damage the way I was customizing it. So that was one of my favorite thing about this game, was the customization. Like I said, as soon as they fix and figure out, make an option where you can drop weapon parts and trade up, I feel like that also just brings more multiplayer opportunities to kind of get a discussion going. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you got an extended clip? Yo, let me use that while I give you this. You know what I'm saying? It just gives that multiplayer feel. That's all they needed to really add, and I think that would help out a lot. But I'm going to my final synopsis of what I rate this game and how I feel. Alright, so what I think of this game, I don't know. Honestly, I pretty much think this game was really underwhelming to me, at least the beta. Out of 10, I would give this a solid 6. And like I said, I honestly feel like this became like a zombie game, and then it turned into an aim trainer. Like, it was really repetitive. It wasn't enough content like for me. I played the versus mode also, something that I didn't really talk about in this video. That was probably, I enjoyed that more than the campaign, at least. But the campaign itself was kind of boring, and just too many things was wrong for me to actually enjoy it. So I mean, it was pretty cool in that instance, far as customizing guns, like we talked about in the last section. That was my favorite part of the beta, customizing guns and just shooting zombies with whatever I was creating. But to me, honestly, this kind of felt like a great value Left 4 Dead. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, it just wasn't giving. It just wasn't enough, you know what I'm saying? And other than that, I mean, I don't know. I also think this game was asking for too much. Like, the game regular price is 60 bucks. If I didn't have Game Pass, I honestly wouldn't pay for this game. And I'm not trying to seem rude about it, but I'm just giving my honest opinion. Like, if this game really wasn't on Game Pass, which I have, so I get it for free, well, you know, the Game Pass price, I wouldn't pay for this. Now, if it was a $30 game, I would pay for this, but I don't see it being a $60 game whatsoever. I don't think it had enough content or was polished enough for a $60 game. Like I said, I feel like it was an aim trainer. If I wanted to go play a free aim trainer, I would have got on Aim Lab. That's how I feel about it. But yo, so this is my first voiceover, by the way. So if you guys enjoyed it, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and all that, man. I've been recording all day trying to get this together and trying to put this together and figure out how to do it. I've never done a voiceover. I want to do more and do more reviews of different things, and a lot of content is coming to the YouTube channel. So if you guys are new, make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow my Twitch, follow me on Twitter. I'm EvolGeniuss. I do YouTube and gaming, and I do art. So if you guys like any of that, come to my Twitch. We be hanging there every night at 7 CST. And we just don't stream on Sundays. That's the only day I don't stream. But man, this was an interesting beta. If there's any other games you guys want me to review or play, let me know, and I'll try them out, man. But anyways, this is your boy EvolGeniuss, and I'm out. Have a good day, everybody.
What did you call me?
Oh yeah, and y'all gotta fix this, Chief.